All right. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited you're here. I know there are actually some new people on here that may not know who I am, but I am somebody who is always available for you for anything that you need, any questions you have. You guys have amazing leaders and the people that are above you. But I kind of wanted to just kind of tell you a little bit about how I started real quick, 2-minute story for those of you who are like, I don't know who this blonde chick is playing music, talking on a computer. Like, I'm so new. I just want you guys to know who I am. So my name is Stephanie. I've been in the business like 4.5 years. I was a broken, stressed out dental hygienist. I went to college. I did the things that everybody tells you to do. And I was making $30, $35 an hour as a hygienist. And I still was very stressed out, unhappy. We were still living paycheck to paycheck. And I was really, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I kind of grew up, I mean, honestly, as a kid, not wanting to miss out on things. So when I had my daughter, and then I had to like go to work, I just felt like I was missing out on so much. But everyone was like, you're making $30 an hour, like quit crying in your beer, go to work. But I didn't like it. I thought I would. I loved helping people, but I did not like not owning my time. I did not even know that something like this was a thing. And it fell into my lap when the dentist I was working for got rid of me and another hygienist for no reason. And I really started this, guys, to just pay a car payment. I started this to just kind of be able to make a little bit of extra money. I was already on my phone anyway, as we all are, especially now. And it escalated very quickly because when I started, I just jumped in and learned all the things I could. I already knew that I wasn't going to be able to learn everything all at once. And I just kind of figured I'm going to learn along the way. And I took quitting off the table. And by my 2nd month, I was paying my car payment. By my 5th month, I replaced my full-time dental hygiene income. And literally since then, guys, I've earned over 6 figures from my phone. We've paid off my $20,000 student loans 10 years early. We've leased 2 different cars. We've sold Jake's landscaping business. We've gotten to vacation. We've gotten to give back more than we ever dreamed that we could. We've made, like, some of my best friends in life are now people that are in this business that I would have never met if it wasn't for this business. And I have not had a boss or had to clock in, had to report to anybody. No one has controlled my time for over 4 years now. So if any of that is something that you want, if you want more time, more freedom, more money, more family time, if you want to be able to give back, you're in the right place at the right time. And I want to encourage you that if you're new, just learn as you go. Like, take quitting off the table, believe in yourself, because we will believe in you probably long before you believe in yourself as much as we believe in you now, because we know it's possible. Like, you have an opportunity in your hand that can do wonders for you. So there's some stuff we want to go over. So a couple things that for some of you that are new, some of you who have actually been in the business for a while, I feel like something after distributors kind of jump into the training, okay? And you go through learning what loyal customers are, you go through watching the videos about what a host to post is, and some of you may not even be to that point yet, but when you learn what host to posts are, when you learn how the business works, and then you kind of get started and you get through all the videos and you get through making your first post and you get to that point where you've learned the things, this is where people struggle and they stop. And this may be where some of you might be at if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, okay? One of the biggest blessings with this business is that we don't have a boss. Like, can we just like, hey, like hug yourself? That's you. Go like this. You're sexually harassing yourself. This is your boss. You're a boss. See, I got some smiles. There we go. All right, there we go. Shaking it up. You're your own boss. Okay? So that's awesome. But this is the problem. Being your own boss is also hard for a lot of people because we are trained to kind of be told what to do. And if you're not told what to do, and if you don't have like a direction, a lot of people will just kind of sit and they're like, what do I do now? And so the best thing about this business is you don't have a boss, but the worst part for a lot of people, the thing that takes them out of being successful is that they don't know how to be disciplined in doing the things that we need to do to make this business be successful. And this is the thing, is it's not gonna look the same for everybody. The way I work this into my life and the way that Jamie works it into hers and Nicole works it into hers and Mandy works it into hers, that's the beauty of it. It can be however you wanna do it, okay? And when this is all done, I'm going to put this recording in our focus group. Okay. But I also watched a training today that Jackie Deering did with Cheyenne Knox, and it is literally one of the best. It's only like 30 minutes. It's so good. I'm going to put it in there and I want you guys to watch it. Okay. Because she said things in there that I was like, oh yeah, yes. And I loved it. Like she like kicked me in the butt, and I feel more on fire and excited than ever about this business almost 5 years in. Okay. So what that means is you have to start working this business like you automatically do the things you do in your life, like brushing your teeth. Like nobody's in your inbox like, hey, Mandy, did you brush your teeth today, girl? Like, no, nobody's doing that. That's what, and that, okay, when you go wipe your butt, when you sit down and pee, are you sitting there waiting for someone to tell you to wipe it, or do you just do it? You just do it, right? You get up in the middle of the night, the lights are all off. How many of you have ever, and I want you to raise your hand if you can, for don't like, if you're driving, listen, okay? How many of you have ever gotten up in the middle of the night with the lights off and you fumbled and found your way through to the bathroom, and you're able to find it in the dark? You just get up, you walk through, you just figure out where you're going, you kind of know how your hands up, right? You know how to do it. Do you know why that is? It's because it's become habitual. It's become a habit for you. This business has to become that kind of habit in your life. And when it does, then it's simple to work in. When you can't be disciplined and figure out what matters in your life, and maybe that's one of the things that you need to do is actually figure out what you want, because it is so easy to say, I don't have time for this. Yes, you do. Sorry, Jake just got home and he's bringing something inside. You have time for this. If Donald Trump wanted to join this business, he'd find time, and he's the president, because you are the boss of your life. If you don't have time to do something for yourself, then you need to sit down and think, what is taking my time away? What is taking my time away? And why am I having trouble fitting something into my life that is going to change it? And it's going to help me. Okay. So the little picture I put in the chat today, you will see it if you haven't been in there. It looks like this. It says daily 6 list. Okay. Now, the reason we sent that to you was because for those of you who need a checklist or need like that accountability of what do I need to do? Like, tell me what to do. This is a good way for you to know what you need to do every day. So I want to kind of, if you have it on your phone or you can bring it up so you can look at it. I want to go over this because this is a really good thing that you could sit down, and it could be like a power 30. You could get all of this done in 30 minutes, besides like the messaging. You don't want to message too many people at one time. You don't want to message too many people at one time, but this is something you could sit down, and if you make sure you're not distracted by anything, you can absolutely get this done. And then I challenge you to do it again. Like, see how many times you can get this list done in a day. Okay. So post plus put 10 stories on your Facebook, Instagram. So if you are doing your business on social media, which we all are, that means you have to be relevant and you have to be positive in posting on your page. Okay. There'll be some, shorter trainings that I'm going to be popping in the focus group that people like Jade Hooper or Jackie Deering's done recently, like within the past couple days. And those of you who are like me are just going to go look at their page and figure it out on YouTube and stalk them and watch it anyway. But I'm going to put it in there because some of you are just learning why your social media pages have to look a certain way. If you're brand new, you don't know yet, but you can't be sharing on your page. You can't have negative stuff. You can't let other people post on there. You have to have control of your business. Target's not letting anybody just graffiti on the front of their store, right? So you have to not let other people do that to your business. Your Facebook page or Instagram is your business page. It's your commercial. It's your life. It's what people see, and that's what attracts people to them. So you have to make sure you're posting every day. Typically we say like 3 times a day is good, like inspirational in the morning, some type of product post, maybe something random about your kids, your dog, whatever. And then every single night, you must do a business opportunity post. Right now, Nicole is literally giving them to you in the focus group. She's literally like, hey, here's your business post, change it around a little and put a picture with it. She's taking the thinking out of it, guys. Especially right now with the way that they have the promo where, you know, the distributors, when they sign up, are automatically getting an extra $50 in product credit right away. Like, You have to be talking about the business, or people will, if you want to promote, you want to make money with this business, it can't just be by signing up loyal customers. Okay. Loyal customers are great, but we have to help people that want to make money with this, just like you. So you have to be doing that post in the evening, and then adding to your stories is how people get to know you. Okay. I'm not going to make it all social media training, but that's what you need to be doing every day. So an example of your stories could be couple inspirational quotes, a video of you making your coffee, your dog, you let your dog run around in the yard, a couple more quotes. It could be, things you're doing around the house for the day, cleaning. It could be some videos of your kids. Then it could be some slides of, the business. And when you get on Nicole's work sessions on Mondays, she gives those to you. Also, if you go into the Believe Tribe page in the units, not in the units, I'm sorry. If you go into Believe Tribe page, there is albums. If you scroll over, there are so many pictures in there that you can use for your stories. Like, you don't ever have to be like, I don't know what to post in my story about a product. Like, they're in there. We've given them to you. And if you're also like, okay, I don't know how, I need, some of you have been in for a little bit longer, but if you guys feel like you need scripts for products for like when you're talking to people about like pricing, Nicole's already put all the pricing into the units. If you go into units and you go, I believe it's under, it's either under host to post or it's under loyal customer, the loyal customer unit. Every product, she's literally listed the 1, 2, 3 option out. The only thing you have to change, and please read through it, is like the months. Because like this month, it should say April, May, June when we're talking about the loyal customer program. The other thing that we do every single day on that list is try to get, and I say try loosely because we all can do this, get 5 new host to posts up for you. Like, that doesn't mean that you're maybe good. That doesn't mean that you're just going to ask 10 people. And if 10 people don't answer you, you're just done for the day. Go till you get 5 new hacks up. And then if you really want to step your game up, when they post that hack, ask them if they want to post for you every day and put them on your daily posters list. Nicole is literally also giving you exactly what to give your daily posters every day. Those are people who say, yeah, I'll work your business for free. That's pretty much what they're doing. They're saying, yeah, I'll post for you, and they're not getting paid for it, but they're free advertising for you. A lot of them will turn into distributors because they're like, well, I can do that. Okay. The other thing is follow up. You want to make sure you follow up every single day. So who do you follow up with? You follow up with people that you were in conversations with yesterday that either didn't sign up or didn't give you a date. You follow up with the people you talked to yesterday. Nicole likes to, on Friday, follow up with everybody for the week that she has written down in her calendar. Number 4 says message 50 people. That can be a combination. So I know when I first started and like people were like, message people. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Messaging people could be messaging for host to posts, where you're asking them to do a post for you. And you can do that by working off your Facebook friends list. You can do that by our giveaway post. You can do that by just going to your active messenger list, which we're going to do when we work together tonight. But you need to be messaging people. So that can be asking for host to post. That can be follow-up messages, kind of goes hand in hand. Okay. But you need to be talking to people. If you're like, I didn't write one person's name down on my calendar, something's wrong and you need to come to us. You need to be like, I don't know why I can't get into conversations. The way you get into conversations is by doing host to posts and doing more host to posts and doing more host to posts, because host to posts grow your network. So that's how you're going to friend people. So you'll see number 5 says add 50 to 100 people on Facebook. You can't just go friend 100 people on Facebook. You'll get blocked. If you are going to friend people on Facebook, you don't want to friend from the suggested list. You don't want to friend other It Works distributors. I like to friend every day based on people that are commenting on my host to post because they are interested in what we have. Becky over here made a post about the 2 pills a day Thermophyte post, and there's 6 comments. I'm going to friend all 6 of those people. Those are 6 new people that I friended for the day. That's how I grow my network. I don't just go search and just friend people because I'm doing enough host to post where when people are commenting, I'm friending those people. Okay. If you have Instagram and you use Instagram, go follow 200 for the day. Maybe do 50 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon, 50 before dinner, and 50 before you go to bed, or 100, whatever you want to do, 100 in the morning, 100 in the evening. You have to grow your network and get in front of people. And I post my story on Instagram, and I have it linked that it posts on Facebook. And then the last thing is 15 to 20 minutes of self-development. If you guys do those things every single day, your business will grow every single day. Host-to-posts are the bread and butter of our business. So if you don't understand host-to-posts, clearly you need to come to us and say, I don't really get it. And we're just going to walk you through it again. Okay. So there's the checklist. You want to know what to do every checklist and check it off every single day. Sorry. Okay. So some of you who are new, your first goals are to sign your first 6 loyal customers as fast as possible to earn that $150 shopping spree. If you've already done that, your next goal is Ruby. And I want to explain what Ruby is. It's very simple. Ruby is simply, hold on. Of course, I wouldn't have it right there. Ruby is simply 3 people underneath you on your team, 3 other people underneath you that want to make money with you. So you, and then your best friend, a random person on Facebook, a random person on Instagram. Okay? That makes you Ruby structured. Ruby is an average of $500 a month. That's average. Some people make $2,000 as a Ruby. Some people make $100 as a Ruby. It just all depends, okay? So Ruby is your next goal. That means that you are needing to attract distributors. And the way we do that is by posting, adding stories, adding DT stories to our story, that lifestyle post every single night, being very positive, going live, using your TikTok. If you want to learn TikTok, Jackie Deering has videos on that. You can go search that. Having DT haps put up for you is a great way to be able to attract distributors. And that's what we're going to do tonight. When we do half-ass tonight, we do our work session here in about 8 minutes. We are strictly doing all DT haps tonight, all of them. And when people are commenting, if you are very, very new, like you don't have your 6 loyal customers yet, maybe you do have your 6 loyal customers, but you're still like real brand new. If you've never signed a distributor, if like even signing a distributor scares you, you have to go to your enroller and have them help you with this. So when you have DT hosted posts up for you and people are commenting, wanting more info about how we make money, you need to go to your enroller and say, hey, I have somebody that commented, what do I do now? They're going to help you with that. If you're my new person, I'm going to help you with that. If you're Nicole's new person, then Nicole's going to help you with that. Okay. If you are, you have not signed a loyal customer yet, you need to make sure that you're going to somebody above you to have them help you with this conversation. If you have been in the business for a while and you do not have an influencer application yet, you haven't done that, if you don't know what that is, or maybe you can't figure it out, or maybe it's just kind of over your head, maybe it's complicated, maybe your computer won't let you do it, whatever it is, right? What we're going to do is I want you to come to us, and we may point you in the direction of another leader to help you, but we're always willing to help. And what we're going to do is we're going to have you start putting us in 3-way chats, and we're going to let you basically use our influencer application. So if you don't have an influencer application and you have people that are commenting, and you're like, I don't even know what that is, or I've never signed a DT, I would really highly encourage you to let us walk you through in a 3-way chat. We're going to basically say, throw her in a 3-way chat, tell her this. You're going to, like so say Heather came to me and said, I have somebody interested in being a distributor. They want more information. Then I would say, Heather, what you're going to do is you're going to say, great, I'm going to actually put you in a 3-way chat with my friend Stephanie, who has been very successful in the business, and we together are going to answer your questions. You're not going to ask her. You're telling her this is what we're doing, okay? When she comes back and says, okay, then you come to me, Heather would come to me and say, okay, I'm putting her in a 3-way chat. She's interested in the business. Then she would start the 3-way chat, and she would simply say, hey, Steph, this is Mandy. She's interested in more information on making money with us. And then Heather gets to sit back and watch me handle the conversation. It's a learning experience for Heather. It speeds up the process because I have the influencer application. And then I'm going to help seal the deal, because a lot of the reason that some of you are not signing distributors is because you're just not confident with it. And we're going to help you build that confidence and help you start signing distributors. And then eventually you're going to feel confident enough to do it yourself and teach your team how to do it. Okay. But we're here for you because you can do this. All right. So Ruby is you and 3 people underneath you. Each one of those people underneath you have to have 400 in business volume, or BV. That's simply a number that's given to products. So for instance, like wraps are $59, but they're assigned 54 BV. So when we're talking about how you're, you know, one of your people underneath you have to have 400 BV, that's what we're talking about. It's products. So each one of those people have to have 400 in BV, and you collectively, your customers, you, and everybody underneath you has to be at 2,000 BV for you to go Ruby. So your first goal is to sign 3 DTs, y'all. You can do that. All of you, I challenge you all to sign 3 DTs this week and be Ruby structured if you are not yet. If you're already Ruby structured, maybe you're structured for Emerald, shoot for Diamond. Shoot, like, believe that you can do this, speak it into existence, and sign 3, just build a Ruby this week. Sign 3 DTs. If you're structured for Ruby, structure yourself for Emerald. If you're structured for Emerald, structure yourself for Diamond. If you're structured for Diamond, let's structure yourself for Double. We don't stop because you guys can do this. And the cool part is when you sign those 3 distributors, when you help them or we help you help them and they get their $150 shopping spree, you're going to get $150 per person. $150, $150, $150. Those are bonuses on top of your commissions that you're going to make. And they're, of course, happy because they're getting a shopping spree and they're starting to make money because they have customers under them. So you get rewarded for helping them. So if you want, like, if you're like, man, I need to make some money, signing distributors and helping people that want to make money with us is the fastest way to make money in this business, and you're helping other people, okay? Sunday night at 9 p.m., Autumn, and I'm probably helping her, but I'm not sure. Autumn is our Triple Diamond upline, and she is doing an online event. So it's going to be an event in Facebook, and I don't want you guys to post anything about it or worry about anything yet. But on Saturday, Nicole and I are going to get in the focus group, and we're going to give you a post to put up, and the sooner you put it up, the better, okay? And what we're going to do is literally give you the verbiage to send to these people, because we're going to have like a giveaway post. We're giving away some gift cards in that event. And the whole purpose of this party is to have people attend, learn about the products and learn about the business, and then get started after. Some will, some won't. Some people will say they'll come and they won't. But basically, we're going to give you a post to make, and we're going to give you the exact conversation to have with them when people comment under the giveaway post. And then you're going to add them into the party, and they're going to attend on Sunday night at 9 p.m. But I don't want you to do anything at all with that until we come to you on Saturday. Nicole, I know your camera's off, and I haven't looked at my phone, but did I miss anything that we should go over? Did I miss anything that I should go over that we haven't done yet? If not, I'm gonna jump in.
No, you went over everything. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So
no, you went over everything.
Okay, perfect. So
the scripts for the products, that's under host to post. I think it's like host to post and host to post captions and host to post scripts, I think is literally what it says. And I think that's what, Unit 6?
I think so, yes. So for any of you who are like, what do I say when somebody's interested in the greens? What do I say when somebody's interested in the hair, skin, and nails? What do I say when somebody's interested in this? It's literally in the units typed up for you. Just make sure you get the pricing, you change the date, okay? Is this helpful, guys? Like, can I get thumbs up if this was helpful? Like, does this make sense? Okay, are you guys liking the focus group? We're able to really come in and focus with you guys better? Like, okay, good. So we're gonna keep this group going. And basically what I've been doing is when I sign new distributors and I get people to the point of like, basically they've gone through all of the training, and I've sent them like the host to post video Nicole and I did to get you guys into this group. I'm adding new DTs when they get further enough in so that they can jump in and be focused in on with all of you, okay? So please make sure you're staying in really close contact with like your leader so that you're not just like feeling like you're drifting out into nowhere land. And okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.